Thank you, Ali. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Eid Mubarak, happy holiday to you all. Thank you all for coming. Today is Eid al-Adha. What is Eid al-Adha? The festival of sacrifice. Eid al-Adha is the second major holiday that Muslims around the world come together to celebrate, which follows the annual Hajj, which is a pilgrimage. At the time of Qurban, which means sacrifice, where people go to Hajj during this month. Eid al-Adha falls on the 10th day in the final 12th month of the Islamic lunar calendar, Dhul al-Hijjah. The day of animal sacrifice is on the 10th of Dhul al-Hijjah. The historical story behind this event. As you can see in this picture, we have Prophet Abraham on the left and Prophet Ismail on the right, laying down on the bedrock. Prophet Abraham had a dream from God that he was to sacrifice his son Ismail. As Prophet Abraham had to contemplate what he should do, he asked his son, "What do you think of this command from God?" Prophet Ismail said, "God willing, I will be of those who are patient." As Prophet Abraham was going to sacrifice his son, God instead put a ram in his place to sacrifice the ram instead of his son. Now, what is the sacrifice? The act of Qurban consists of slaughtering an animal as a sacrifice to mark this occasion and the remembrance of Prophet Abraham's sacrifice for God. The animal must be a sheep, goat, lamb, cow, bull, or camel. The animal must be in good health and over a certain age in order to be slaughtered in a halal-friendly Islamic way. What happens to the sacrifice? The Qurban meat can be divided into 3 portions. One for you and your family, the second to friends, and the third to the needy. Now, how long do Muslims celebrate Eid al-Adha? Depending on the country, the Eid al-Adha can last anywhere between 2 and 4 days. People on this day go to the mosque and perform their Eid Salah, which is the holiday prayer. People also donate money to the needy on this day. Now, who to celebrate with? Traditionally, the day is spent with friends and loved ones, and often wearing new or best attire, and it's often the giving of gifts, like what we are here all doing today. Now, Eid al-Adha, that's the philosophy of the sacrifice and lessons to learn from this ritual. There are 3 things you can learn from this. One is altruism, one who covets something but suppresses his desire and gives others preference over himself. And second is selflessness, and third, serving God. Now, you have to see this from 2 perspectives, from Prophet Abraham's side and Prophet Ismail's side. Now, we have to see from Prophet Abraham's side as a father and his love towards his son, he had to control his emotions, and not only that, but question his son into asking him what he thinks of this command from God. But not only that, but from his son's side, where he had to accept this command from God and be patient because he knows he's being tested, and his father Abraham is being tested as well. So they both showed obedience toward God and accepting His command. Now at the end, I would like to define our purpose from the words of the Holy Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad said about creation, all mankind are God's servants, His responsibility, and He is who nurtures them. The one that is the most closest to God is the one who serves the people the most. Now, from what God gave you from His sustenance and His bounty, if you spread out good and help the needy and support your community, God will not only open more doors for you, He will give you more from His sustenance because He sees what is in your heart. In conclusion, remember your test as Prophet Abraham was tested. Everyone in this world has a test. If Prophet Abraham went through all limits to please God, then what will you do? Sacrifice begins with your time, money, food, clothes, and other necessities to serve the creation of God because the love of God. Sacrifice comes physically and spiritually. The image of sacrifice is that we sacrifice every love but the love of God. The love should not go to they, the people. It should go directly to God first, and from that love to God, to the people. Thus, the love continues eternally because God is everlasting and we humans are not. Therefore, Eid al-Adha means the festival of sacrifice and the everlasting love. Remember your test, because throughout your day, you are being tested from God 24/7. Remember God, and He will remember you. And ask God for prayer and for help, and He will guide you to the straight and righteous path. Thank you. Amen.